the Tennessee Titans have fired their general manager, John Robinson, here going into week 14 of the NFL season 2022. Ian Rappaport was first on it. He and Pelissero got the news before anybody else that the Tennessee Titans, who are currently in the lead of the AFC South, who were the number one team in the AFC going into the playoffs just one season ago, who have the reigning coach of the year, have fired the general manager, Michael David Smith of Pro Football Talk, at Michael Dav Smith. Titans coach Mike Vrabel didn't want to trade A.J. Brown. John Robinson did it anyways. On Sunday, Brown had 119, 2 tuds, and his new team blew out the Titans, and now Robinson is paying the price. Ooh. What about Vrabel? Whenever they asked him about trading A.J. Brown immediately upon it happening, he did not have much to say about it. That was obviously, now we know, is because Vrabes did not want to trade A.J. Brown. Why would you want to trade A.J. Brown, especially after what we've seen from A.J. Brown on a football field, both with the Titans and how Tannehill looked with him on the field, versus now with the Philadelphia Eagles, how he has been a complete difference maker for that entire offense and that team as a whole with the swagger and talent he brought to Philadelphia on a draft night trade that Vrabes did not love. Now, after a loss to the Philadelphia Eagles and A.J. Brown doing his thing, John Robinson is fired. A.Q. Shipley, your thoughts on this? Is Vrabes now the GM of the Titans? And have we ever seen anything like this? Did they put a bet on? All right, we play him next year.
Uh-huh.
If he has a bad game, you get promoted, you become the coach. Mm-hmm. If he has a good game against us, I become the GM. Yeah. You're fired. John, you got it. This is a fucking good deal. Easy. Bam. I'm going to become the head. Vice President of Player Personnel, Ryan Cowden, is taking over as interim GM, says at My Sports Update of Pro Football Focus. So Pro Football Talk and Pro Football Focus are updating us on all the news in Tennessee. AQ, your just immediate reactions here, since we know absolutely nothing other than allegedly Vrabes was pissed that A.J. Brown went to the Eagles.
I mean, this is unprecedented, right? Like, I don't think we've ever seen a winning team fire a GM at this point in the season, maybe ever, right?
Yeah, something stinks.
Something's going on.
He just signed an extension the same day as Vrabes did in February.
Yeah, this is
now the trade came after that, but
OC just got a Dewey. Is something going on behind the scenes?
Yeah, but what? You think he was driving and OC
maybe.
took the...
See in the back
seat? You think OC
Yeah.
was sitting shotgun and was like, I'll do it
like
for
when
you.
Kenny Powers put Stevie Janoski in the driver's seat.
You were driving. You drove. It's not funny. Don't drunk drive.
No,
we're just talking about
the show.
Yeah, the show is very funny.
The show is funny.
We know what happened. And we probably should have seen it coming. Vrabel is the consummate, epitome of being a tough guy. John Robinson was crying and blubbering at the combine about not doing enough to make the team succeed. Vrabes probably saw it and said, "Get this fucking guy out of here. I don't care when you do it. I don't care when it happens. Get this fucking guy out of here. I can't look at this guy in the face anymore."
Make sure it's after we play A.J. Brown.
Right.
Make sure it happens the week after.
How about Vrabes going? I got my quarterback who's going into depression because we lose a game. I got the fucking GM crying. I got, 6 lips in right now?
I don't got enough chaw to get me through this.
No, oh, shit. We do remember this.
Yep.
He was sitting right next to John Ross. So you're telling me we're getting rid of the best player in football. All right. Look at that look on the way back. Go back to that.
Yeah, fucking.
His way back. Head shake, tight pants. He's still working out. Obviously, it's the off season.
Did you see the exhale by John Robinson? Go back.
Look at that head shake. The whole.
Did one of these,
Robinson did?
Yeah. Right after Braves got up.
There's full stats and analytics now. Like, the Titans have made the playoffs 4 out of 6 seasons that John Robinson. Yeah. Oh, he said, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Braves head tilt right there.
Yeah. Fucking kill this guy.
Bitch.
AJ Hawk.
Yeah.
How you doing, AJ?
What the hell did John Robinson do to get fired at this point in the season?
Yep, we're all thinking the same thing, AJ. Sure seems like something is...
Does Rap Sheet have anything?
That's a good question. I texted Vrabel. Will you text Vrabel too? You're much closer to him than I am. I just texted him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, FaceTimed him, texted him. He hasn't got back to me yet.
Maybe Fickle or Taylor Lewan might have.
I said, you're going to want to be GM too, is what I texted him. I assume that's never going to get answered. I just assume.
He'll get back to you. He'll say something smart to you. You know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that. Like that'll be it'll be something like that. They're running a video from the draft night when AJ Brown was traded from the Tennessee Titans to the Philadelphia Eagles, and you watch it back. And I think we chatted about it whenever we were on our draft spectacular, but we didn't make a big deal out of it because the Tennessee Titans have been so successful under his watch. 6 years as GM, they made the playoffs 4 times. Last year, they were the #1 team in the AFC. They had to use more players than anybody else because of the IR situation that they had. Vrabel became coach of the year because of that situation, but you would assume that the GM and the head coach would be on the same page, especially when there's been that much success, and they're a winning program right now. What do you think it was? Do you think it all goes back to draft night? Do you think that's when Vrabel said, I fucking hate this guy? Do you think Vrabel had anything to do with this? Why do you think this happened now, AJ? Just giving your punditry thoughts.
Well, I would assume, yes, anything that happens like this, it usually has started months and months ago, possibly. But yeah, of course, Vrabel was consulted. If the owner makes a decision, right? The owner is the only person that can fire the GM, I'm guessing, correct?
Yes, and the owner, Amy
Adams
Strunk.
Strunk.
There it is. Amy Adams Strunk released a statement saying, like, good, we're trying to be great. Basically saying, like, yeah, we're good. Trying to be great. So then that signifies that ownership, Amy Adams Strunk, is saying we would have offered up money if this guy wanted to pay A.J. Brown or wanted to bring anybody else in to maybe help us go on a run, as opposed to the Philadelphia Eagles who are going all in and will take one of their players and do as such. What did John Robinson do? Let's take our guesses. What did he do, A.J.?
I mean, there's so many possibilities. I guess it's just probably just some minor disagreements that have kind of continued to happen throughout the season. I guess that's all it might be.
Okay, so you're saying pissed off Vrabel?
No, just say I don't know. He probably has disagreements with the front office as well. I would imagine the ownership, and everybody there.
So pissed off the owner.
Yeah, obviously, if the owner's firing you, they're not happy.
Okay, so you're saying he pissed off the owner.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what he did to piss off the owner, but yeah, that's what I'm.
This is your guess. My guess, pissed off Vrabel. Okay, your guess.
Him and the OC were having a power hour on the back of the plane.
Okay. Might have got caught on tape.
Might have got caught on tape.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good point.
That's the direction I was going as well.
Tone?
Yeah, it's something unfootball related.
Okay. I mean, that's...
It has nothing to do with disagreements
What does
with
that mean?
the ownership or Vrabel or a trade he made. This guy is
Talking
into some stuff, okay?
Tony.
Like, what do you mean? What
That's
could he
your
be
prediction. This is a guess. It's not fact.
Complete a guess. I don't know. Could be working for the cartel. I don't know.
All right. So that is Tone's guess. We don't know if the cartel is going to be involved, but if it is, Tone, take a fucking bow.
Spot on.
Plus 10 grand right there.
A toxic table. At Boston Connor, you first.
My guess was that Vrabel and him probably had a post-game, meeting, and this time, usually it's in Vrabel's office. This time it was in John's office. They go in there. Vrabel, obviously stressed out, pissed, sparks up a cig. John Robinson says, "Hey, can you put that out, please? There's no smoking in my office." Vrabel says, "Oh, is that right?" Flicks a cigarette down on his desk. Says, "I'll see you never." Walks out, calls Strunk, says, "Get this guy the fuck out of this organization."
Can't smoke a cig with him.
Can't smoke a cig with this guy. Can't have a beer with him. I'm done with him. Then he gets
No
fired.
moxie.
Okay. Maybe. Ty, your guess.
Yeah, either Vrabes wanted to cave this guy's face in when he started crying at the combine, said, "Hey, listen, I'm not fucking with this guy anymore," or John Robinson every once in a while has the frosted tips, came in one too many times, and either Vrabes or Amy Adams Strunk said, "Hey, listen, our GM can't look like the fucking lead singer for Rascal Flatts. Get this guy the fuck out of here. We're done with him."
All right. One of these could be the answer. We're excited to find out. Nonetheless, great work as the GM, John.
Baby John.
Good run, John.
Excited to see where you go next.